Okay, just finished up a little project. This is something I started last summer with my stairs down to the river. Um, it was a mess. Last 20 years, the river coming up and down here about 10 feet in the wintertime. It's really messed it all up. So I had to rip the whole thing out, and I'll show you how I did it. And hopefully it'll help you. Okay, first of all, these stairs were here, and this is not very steep here, so I just decided to stay with stones here. I just kind of put it right into the mud, and down here it started to go down a little bit more, so I chewed it into the ground, you know, and I had to cement a few of these to kind of keep it, and I had to fit it around this root and all this stuff. It was a real pain, but these are a little bit longer because it's more gradual. And then ultimately here, get to the nice stair that I created this. I had some ideas from YouTube, but I had to do my own little thing here too. First of all, we put some posts here. These are 4x4s, and I actually dug holes, and I put a bag of quick cement. You just throw it in there. It's dry. It's like a hole. You put the post in there, you put the cement in there, and then you just add a little water in a bucket and just kind of slosh it around with like a stick or something, and that's really how you do it. And then I screwed right here onto the side of this hanger here, so you can see this. There's a great big 2x12, and it's 20 feet long. And the weird thing here was the slope. So the slope of this river is a certain thing, and you got to measure that because it's not the same, right? From building a step from your house or something, that's kind of standard, but I wanted to follow the same slope. I didn't want to have to dig too much into the dirt, you know. So ultimately I came out with I used 2x12 for the thing here, and I had to cut this 2x4 all the way down. I had to cut it kind of custom. The cuts all the way along are 7 inches high and about 10.5 inches this way. So that way the lip of the the stair kind of goes in here about 1 inch. Okay, that's that. Then like I said, I bolt all that stuff on. These are hanging all the way down. I had to dig it out a little bit. And anyway, here you are, down here at the bottom. I have a clever little thing here. So what going here is in the wintertime, this dock goes up and down quite a bit, up to 10 feet, sometimes more. So I need to have like a hinge here. This is kind of like permanent, not quite. Sometimes the water comes up here too, but sometimes I want to take that ramp off too, you know, for maintenance, or if it's a flood or whatever, I want to just get it off completely. So what I did here, and this was a mess before, but what I did was I bought a Simpson, I love Simpson brackets at Home Depot, real cheap, I don't know, $4 or something, and I bent it around on the 2x4, and then I put 4 stainless steel bolts there to make it really strong, because I'm going to hang this steel rod. Again, you can get this rod Home Depot, I don't know, it's $15 or something, pretty beefy, maybe I don't know, looks like 5/16 rod maybe. And then also, so I hang this ramp right on the rod. See, I use plumbing stuff, so that's a plate, and that's just all 3/8. I mean, it's 3/4 inch pipe, all from Home Depot, strong as anything. So, and then boom, it's just hanging there, and it pivots up and down, and there you go. And one more thing here at the end. This was my older dock, which ultimately I got to replace this, but this was, I have wheels down here, because with the ramp going up and down, you know, it kind of moves a few inches, so I had to have put wheels here, and over years it was just like rubbing on the wood and kind of rotting the wood. So again, I got some nice Simpson brackets. These are just straight ones from Home Depot, and I just screwed in there. That way it protects the wood a little bit better, so up and down not so much damage there. And I want to find a little bonus here. So I have these long rods here. I got the USA, because you know I'm an American, and but also Canadian, a lot of family in Canada, so I decided I'm going to do both flags, you know, kind of nice. And you can see the river comes about halfway up here, sometimes over. But anyway, to easily maintain this, again, this is galvanized pipe from Home Depot. I think that's a 1-inch one. And what I do is I put a thicker one here. I don't know if you can see that. See, I got a pipe here that's deep, wider, and I drive that down into the mud. I just hit the sledgehammer, bang, 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 put it in there. And then this thing here, this rod, just slides right into that one. So to pull this off, or if it bends or breaks or whatever, all I can do is just pull that straight up. Comes right up. And again, I use pumping. This is stuff from Home Depot, pipe stuff to keep the rods there. And to keep this suede with the current that comes down here, I just put a big, I don't know if you can see it, but a wire here at the dock. And the dock goes all up to a great big, right there by the ladder. I have a winch up there. And so I just crank that up and down to kind of keep the boathouse sort of level. And that's what I do. All right. I'm pretty happy. I hope you like it too.